Prepare yourself for the ultimate evil. No one is safe.
You think that when you die, you go to heaven. You come to us.
Phantasma 2, the ball is back.
When even the mutt knew she was bored with our lifestyle, some pretty drastic action was needed. At Ligne Rose Furniture, I found the answer. French chic, en vogue, it had style, panache, the lot. She didn't say much when she came home, but I think my wife was impressed.
Ligne Rose, 130 Shaftesbury Avenue.
The £8 million Gateway Getaway. Have you got away with the prize?
Pick up the phone now and call Happy Talk on 0898 555 888.
When you tuck your children in at night, are you putting them to bed or laying them to rest? If inhaled, the smoke from a house fire could kill a small child in under a minute. They'll rely on you to wake them up and get them out. What are you relying on? Wake up. Get a smoke alarm.
Hey, hey, hey! Good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Findus Lean Cuisine. 17 low-fat dishes like new lasagna verde and chicken and prawn Cantonese. Less fat, more taste.
How's about cooking something up with me?
Enjoy healthier eating. Findus Lean Cuisine.
Hi there, like to introduce more ways to eat your Cadbury's cream eggs. Here's Lone Ranger on silver. Nice. And I don't mean maybe Kemosabe. On Tom Tom's Abraham Lincoln. Don't get in the mezprez. Julius Caesar on saxophone. You're making me drool, Junior. Bonnie Prince Charlie doing the Yoki Koki. Hoots Mom by Easter, they're gone. Cadbury's cream eggs. How do you eat yours?
Want to build up your savings? Get into Halifax Instant Extra. Start with just £500, but the more you put in, the more you benefit, as the interest steps up to our most powerful rate. Take out your money anytime. You won't lose interest, so get a healthy return on your investment with Instant Extra from the Halifax.
Companies like IBM, Wimpy, Sainsbury's, Pilkington, Ferranti International and ICI are committed to employment training. So let's train the workers without jobs to do the jobs without workers. For details, phone 0800 24 6000.
Have you noticed, when you don't feel well, you always go to the one you know?
Discover a secret garden. Fennel, witch hazel, chamomile. Discover the secret of naturally beautiful skin. New Timotei Moisturizer with natural herbal extracts cares for your skin to leave it feeling beautifully soft. Timotei Moisturizer, one of 4 new skincare preparations from Timotei's Secret Garden.
Ring
up 0898 900 700 or 0898 900 710. It's fun. It's exciting. Ring up now. 0898 900 700 or 0898 900 710. You never know who you'll end up talking to.
Only 25p off-peak, 38p peak.
It's Dee here. I'm one of the chatline monitors. I reckon our chatline is the greatest. So if you live in London, give me a call on 0077 00777.
If you live outside London, the number is 0898 400 444.
So I'll speak to you later, people.
Poor Michelle. She has caught the cold of Claude. She smells nothing. She has the bunged-up nose, and she's out of tunes. Tunes release menthol vapors that flow through the sinuses to clear the head, helping the breathing more easily. Yes, Michelle is out of tunes. Claude, as we can see, is not. Mentholated tunes help you breathe more easily.
Ooh, I wonder what he'll be like. I asked for a combination of the smouldering looks of a Brando, the wiry athletic frame of a Baryshnikov, and the wild gypsy passion inspired by Bizet. Oh, I think he's here.
How do? The name's Barraclough. I got you in half a John Smith's because I've heard they serve a grand pint in here. I'd walk all the way from the boot and slipper for a pint like that. Look at that. Quality, that is.
Oh, bingo.
Really
A tie-bye.
John Smith's Yorkshire Bitter. Tall, dark and handsome.
Gas is still as economical as it always has been, giving over 15 million homes a warm welcome precisely when they want it, how they want it. If only your feelings were as easy to control as gas. If only. Gas, the heat of the moment.
We're going to come and live here soon, Timmy.
Install a total heating system, and your home is suddenly a warm and cozy place. It's a system that makes the most of less than half-price electricity to give you continuous, controllable warmth and a tank full of piping hot water, yet can cost as little as £597 for a one-bedroom flat.
What have you been up to?
It's going to be nice here, Mum.
Not central heating, total heating.
Call Speakeasy, the national chatline service. Phone now on 0898 444 888.
Well, you join us here at the Ribena Fun Run with one more lap to go, and it's anyone's race as they round Blackcurrant Corner. And they've stopped! They've stopped for Ribena. And who wouldn't? After all, it is packed with lots of delicious blackcurrants and... Oh, they're off again! And making for the finish in one big bunch. Who's going to be first across the line? It's all of them! Well, it seems they're all onto a winner with Ribena.
Ribena, full of blackcurrant goodness and packed with vitamin C.
Tuesday the 16th. Oh, things aren't the same without Mum, especially the cooking. We'd have been eating the same old thing for centuries if I hadn't insisted on something more adventurous. Finder's crispy pancakes. We had minced beef pancakes one day and chicken and bacon the next. We really got stuck in.
Finder's crispy pancakes. Every day's got a different taste.
Mum's still stuck in hospital having my baby sister. I hope she likes crispy pancakes.
QuickFit's massive tyre and exhaust sale is now on with thousands of unrepeatable prices like new steel radials from an incredible £13. But you better hurry.
Get down to our sale.
Crisp golden flakes of corn. Just a splash of milk.
Thank you very much.
Why can't everything be as simple as Kellogg's cornflakes?
Our film will resume in a few minutes' time, but first over to ITN for the latest news headlines.
The United States is closing its embassy in Kabul because of fears of a bloodbath when the last of the Soviet troops leave Afghanistan. The new Bush administration was saying only yesterday there were no immediate plans to pull out. This report from CNN of America.
With a sense of panic in the capital of Afghanistan, Secretary of State James Baker has decided to evacuate all American personnel from Kabul beginning immediately. Within hours of taking the oath of office, Baker was briefed by Michael Armacost, who had been acting Secretary of State. Only 8 people are left in the embassy, and the new Secretary of State decided quickly to get them all out. State Department sources say officials fear for the lives of American diplomats and security personnel. Because Afghanistan is under Soviet and Afghan military control, the U.S. cannot send in military evacuation planes, and sources say it could take a week to arrange for charter transportation. Security in Kabul is iffy because the Soviet Union has begun pulling out even its combat troops. Support forces are already out of the country, leaving security in the hands of the struggling Afghan government.
Here, the Guardian Angel vigilantes claim to have prevented their first crime on the London Underground. Their founder, Curtis Slewer, said 3 American members intervened as passengers fled from a fight. Most politicians oppose the Angels, who say they'll continue their recruiting and martial arts training nevertheless. They're claiming another victory too, the sudden appointment of 80 extra police to patrol the tubes. New measures requiring Northern Ireland councillors to take an oath renouncing terrorism have been approved by the Commons. The Northern Ireland Elected Authorities Bill was passed by 98 votes to 21. Unionist MPs described the bill as meaningless. The mainly Catholic SDLP said it was impractical. The government wants the new law in operation in time for the May local elections. Paul McCartney talked to his Russian fans last night on the BBC World Service. It was the second live phone-in between the two countries. Mrs. Thatcher did the first. That's all for now. We'll be back at 5 o'clock with the morning news.
We now continue with our film Topaz. Next week's star movie is The Caine Mutiny with Humphrey Bogart. Coming up next tonight, America's Top 10.
Thames, and next Wednesday at 10:35 there's new drama in the heat of the night. A mysterious murder from deepest Mississippi.
I'm the chief of detectives. This investigation is mine.
I'm the chief of police, and every investigation is mine.
There's a murderer on the loose next Wednesday at 10:35 in a feature length in the heat of the night, with a new series starting next Thursday at 9 on Thames.
If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? The words will never show the you I've come to know. And where
Sheba. Looks, smells and tastes like you'd cooked it yourself.
If spots made them hide, what could make them turn round in just 5 days? Ultra Clearasil. The acne treatment that's so fast, we've now called it Ultra Clearasil.
Switch on to TV Times this week and discover why swordplay, swinging from windmills and getting shot at is all in a day's work for Robert Powell as he returns in a new series of Hannay. Battle Axe, Dragon, Grumpy Granny. Joan Sanderson is all these on TV, but what's she like at home? It's your last chance to play winning lines. Your lucky number is on the cover and it could win you thousands of pounds. Switch on to great entertainment at TV Times this week with your lucky number on the cover.
It's honest.
You haven't had a date with a guy for about 2.5 years. Now, I think this date of ours could be good for me, but sweetheart, I gotta say, it's looking real necessary for you.
And it's outspoken.
Oh, hi! I looked in the mirror and I'm getting boobs.
And it's explicit.
I also noticed somebody toying with his aerial.
One of the few pieces of my body that doesn't grow to huge proportions.
And it's all on Friday night on Channel 4.
Hello, good morning. We've very nearly come to the end of another week of nighttime entertainment now. All that's left for us to do is to hand over to Casey Kasem for another look at last night's edition of America's Top 10.
Last week, Phil Collins hit #1 for his 6th time with 2 Hearts. Will Phil make it 2 weeks for 2 Hearts? Or will Taylor Dane finally reach the top with Don't Rush Me? We'll also have special features on the choreography of Paula Abdul and the videography of Tiffany.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to America's Top 10. Now, let's get right to this week's countdown. The first of the 4 super hot new songs in our survey rips in from 14 to 10. And it's the latest hit for Tiffany, a superstar in the making whose videos have come a long way since her first one, which she shot in a series of shopping malls.